Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you revision of chapter 2 and 3. So let us start from chapter 2. The changing family. A joint family is a large family where the grandparents, father, mother, uncle, auntie, and their children live unitedly under one roof. In the joint family system, every member makes financial contribution to the common fund and share common rights in the household property. In nuclear family, as all of know, is defined as parents and their minor children who are living under one roof. An example of a nuclear family is a mom, dad, and their kids. Shifting from one place to another. Human migration. Human migration is the movement by people from one place to another, particularly different countries, with the intention of settling temporarily or permanently in the new location. It typically involves movements over long distances and from one country or region to another. Displacement of people. An internally displaced person, IDP, is someone who is forced to flee his or her home but who remains within his or her country's border. They are often referred to as refugees, although they do not fall within the legal definition of a refugee. All of you understand it properly. Job transfer. Job transfer is the shift of job for employees. The change can be in terms of place of job, departments of job, or shift of job. Most of suffering from this problem. Demolition. The demolition, it is complete or part dismantling of all buildings or structures, including special buildings, the demolition and stripping of internal fittings, fixtures, services and non-load bearing elements of all buildings. Effects of shifting also affects the changing of family. The joint family is a typical of rural India. These families are exposed to various forces, for example, land reforms, education, mass media, new technology, new development, strategy, urbanization, industrialization, modernization, and so on. So, due to various reasons, now family is shifting from joint to nuclear. Why do we need our family and relatives? All of you know that we need our family and relatives. Why? Family is the single most important influence in a child's life. From their first moment of life, children depend on parents and family to protect them and provide for their needs. Parents and family form a child's first relationship. In humans, it's obvious your family often consists of a group of people who are there for you no matter what. They provide support and encouragement, give advice and learning, and do their best to help you have the best life possible. Now I am going to start chapter 3. It's a part of revision. Growing up. See the picture how a child grow. Your body shape may start to change as more muscle tissue forms. You will become taller, develop more muscles, and your shoulders will get broader. On average, boys grow nearly inches 9.5 centimeter per year during this growth spurt. Now expression. A baby expresses through their facials and demanding their things. So let's see how they express themselves. Most of us also express appreciation and affection. They help each other, keep promises, and show affection to each other. Committed, strong families are very loyal to each other, share responsibilities, make decisions together, allow members to make their own decision with support, and find it easy to trust one another. Sense organ. All of you know that we have 5 sense organs and how they are work. There are 5 senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. Our senses help us to understand what's happening around us. Our senses send messages through receptor cells to our brain, using our nervous system to deliver that messages. Now we have different likes and dislikes. We have different likes and dislikes in our life. Every individual is unique, but being able to know what is the different interest of a person helps you build friendship, thus forming bonds and making your life much lively. People with disabilities. All of us sometimes see some disabled people, but for that they are not weak. They are strong than us. A disabled person is someone who has physically or mental impairment that has a substantial and long-term adverse effect on his or her ability to carry out normal day-to-day activities. A person is considered to be disabled if they have a mental or physical impairment. So, our revision of both chapter over. Thank you. And you will do one thing in your textbook. You will do activity, games, sports and exercises. So you will paste the picture of indoor games, outdoor games, traditional game, local games, modern games. Two picture each and write 2 or 3 lines. You do this work in your notebook. Thank you.